อันนี้เป็นห้องลูกค้าที่เขาไม่ได้อยู่อะครับจริงๆเราขายเป็นห้องเปล่า
Hey folks, and welcome to a little bit of a cloudy day here in Bangsaen. A couple episodes ago, I showed you an average condo, a condo I lived in for about a year, and given that that was an average condo, I suggested maybe I would then show a low-end condo and a high-end condo, and there seemed to be some interest on that, and I know the low-end market pretty well, but not so much the top end. So a little bit of a challenge for me as well. So before I get into this, let's just talk about the low end for a second so I can clarify something. So I'm going to show you a pretty nice low end condo in the $100 range. But just so we're all on the same page to start, that's not the cheapest thing available. I'm not trying to find the cheapest thing. This would be kind of an example of a cheap thing there. 2,500 baht a month, right up here. Just going to ride through here. We're not going to stop and look at these because, and this is why I want to clarify this, I don't want to waste anybody's time. I wouldn't consider a place that doesn't have air conditioning. I wouldn't consider a place that doesn't have a proper commode. I've heard these called French toilets. As big a fan as I am of French toast and French fries, the French toilets, not so much. But you kind of get my point. If it doesn't meet a certain level of amenity, I wouldn't consider it no matter what the price. And so I'm not going to show you the cheapest of the cheap here. I'm not trying to see how cheap you can actually get four walls and a roof over your head. I'm going to show you a place that I actually considered and I think has the adequate minimum amenities of what I would consider. And I know some people watching may think that's going overboard, but I just want to get everybody on the same page that it's kind of what I consider to be the livable amount of amenities. Okay, so let's get into this now. So we're going to look at a cheap option. Little over $100. I have a friend right down this road. At Silly 4. At the end of this road is what they call the Tiger Shrine. It's like a bit of a temple. It's quiet, so it's essentially a dead-end street. There might be some noise on a Sunday back there, but it would be during the day. There's no noisemakers at night. And this is just minutes, I tell you, minutes away from the beach. We'll go to the beach after we look at the unit, and you'll see how quick it is. Nice little restaurant back here, open for lunch and I think breakfast. Cheap prices, Thai food, can't beat it. 40 baht, 45 baht. Anyway, let's go see my buddy up here, and he'll show us a room, and we'll see what's doing. So meet Mr. Wisabun. He's probably the first person I met when I started coming to Bangsaen, and he owns the joint here. Oh, look at that.
Yes, up.
Oh, okay.
Up there.
Now, he also owns a couple condos in kind of the center of town, in the range of 5,000 to 7,000 baht a month. But this place is more like a kind of a long stay hotel. But he's got people that have lived here for years. Basic room, 32 square meter, color TV, refrigerator, little dining table there, air conditioned, got a wardrobe, plenty of empty space if you have furnishings of your own, or if you want to set up a computer or whatever your thing is. Plenty of extra room in here, and a bed, of course. Nice washroom. We'll look at the washroom in a minute. He keeps the place up very nice. He remodeled these rooms recently. Got a little balcony here. That just is kind of backs up to some forest. Very quiet, very peaceful, and for that reason I considered this. But no kitchen. I kind of warned you about that on the last video. Anything about under 5,500 baht a month, you're not going to see a kitchen. But very decent washroom, large shower, sink, everything you need. The amenities here are, I think, the minimum standard acceptable. You got covered parking down there. Very nice. Now he's got another unit. He's got 14 units here in this building. This unit is a little bit more. The other unit was $3,500 a month. This is $3,800. It's got a little sofa and a little mirror kind of vanity thing. My paying.
ครับขอบคุณครับเพื่อนมาเมื่อไหร่
So yeah, we're just rolling out of the place here. We're going to go down to the beach. I'm going to show you how quickly you can get to the beach. It's just a matter of a minute or two. But for the 3,500 baht a month, you can get a 6-month lease on that price. He would up it to 4,000 baht if it was only a 3-month lease. But for a 6-month or year lease, 3,500. It's got Wi-Fi. It's got a place to wash clothes there. Electric and water is going to be the same as it is anywhere else. And I think you have basic livable accommodation. So here's where we started down here, right by this restaurant on the right. And this is Second Road. We're going to go ahead and turn left on Second Road here. You can also cross Second Road there, which is very nice because there's very few places you can actually cross Second Road. But right after we turn left, we make a right here on the next opening, and this basically dead ends at the beach. It dead ends at Beach Road, rather, and then you cross Beach Road and you're at the beach. But you can see it from here. Off to the right and to the left is the Heritage Resort here. This is a huge resort smack dab in the middle of the beach, and they have these bungalows you can rent. There's a convention center attached to this resort. But there's the beach right there in front of us. Well, there's Beach Road, and then on the other side of Beach Road is the beach and the walking path and the beach vendors and your lounges and umbrellas and all that good stuff. That quick. So also, if you would turn right out of that street on the Second Road, you're no more than 2 minutes away from a Big C Mini and a Lotus Express. So groceries, and there's a wet market there too, Monday, Wednesday, and Fridays. So shopping for all your goods and commodities, very easy. Great location and basic amenities. So now on to the higher end properties in terms of condos, and where we're going is right over here to the right. But let me preface this by saying the market here kind of mirrors the demand. And what I mean by that is there are far many more choices on the low and the medium low end of the market than there are at the top end of the market. There are top end condos, and we're going to look at one in a minute. But there's very few to choose from, not like the low end. The low end, there's so much demand, there's many more to pick from. So top end, you don't have as many choices, at least in terms of condos, but I think this is probably the one that personifies the top end more than any of the others. So we looked at cheap, now we'll look at expensive. So this property is called the Paradiso. It's on the extreme south end of Bangsaen. It's probably technically right outside of the corporate limits, but I think it's about 4 kilometers to the center of town. So you can be back up to town in just a matter of minutes, and that would be going north from here. If you went south from here, there's a not a small Lotus Express, but not a great big giant Lotus. I would say a medium-sized Lotus that you could probably be to in 2 minutes from here. The beach is actually, I mean, it's part of the property. There's actually also a very nice seafood restaurant here on the premises. And you have the run of all that, the restaurant, the beach down there. It's beautiful. I might eat there some night. It's you can eat on the beach. It's a really neat, kind of nice place. A little expensive, but this was a beautiful facility. I mean, floor-to-ceiling windows. Look at the size of this balcony and the view. And this is a bad day for the view. Wouldn't you know, as soon as I get here, it starts raining. Very rare to get a rain shower in the middle of dry season, hot dry season, but it's a blessing to get an hour's worth of rain or whatever it rained. Probably not even an hour. But it did kind of spoil the view from up here a little bit, but try to make the best of it. But you've got a washing machine here, a very nice washing machine, front loader, 2 bathrooms. Now this was a 2-bedroom. He did not have a 1-bedroom available for me to look at, but I'm pretty sure if you just imagine this without the 2nd bedroom, that would be a 1-bedroom. This being the 2nd bedroom right here. So I guess the sitting area, kitchen, living area, and the master bedroom would all be there. That door with the slits in it, very nice addition. That allows the breeze to blow through. If you leave your sliding glass door open, then the breeze can blow right through those slits.
Yeah, 70%. And live here permanently just only 30%, so the atmosphere quite quiet. Yeah, then get more privacy than project around.
Just by concept.
Bangkok people, they live here.
Wow.
So, 2-bedroom, 2-bedroom, 90 square meter, for 45,000 baht, about 1,500 US. A 1-bedroom, 60 square meters, 25 to 30,000, so a little under 1,000 US for a 1-bedroom, but 60 meters is a very large 1-bedroom. Huge balconies. A lot of that square meterage is on the balconies, but just a beautiful modern facility, state-of-the-art, everything. So there you go. So of course this place also has 3 swimming pools. I guess there's 3 different buildings. You can go to all the swimming pools. There is also a gym, there's a sauna, there's everything you want here. This is like a resort. Good security, as you can see. I had to leave my driver's license at the front there and exchange that for my stamped little green slip thing there. But yeah, it's an expensive one. I don't know if this is the most expensive place in town or around town, but it sure has got to be one of the most. It is a newer place, and electric is government rates. He told me water is only 35 baht a unit, which is cheap. You get they have 3BB, 3BBB Wi-Fi available, 700 a month. So it's pretty much standard utility bills and things like that for any condo. No different issues there or anything. So there you go. Now, as I told you before, there really isn't a whole lot in that, $400, $500, $600 baht or $400, $500, $600 range. It's the top end of the market here, and then you've got the nice middle range, and I guess the high end of the mid-range would be like an average condo, but with the addition of a 2 or 3 bedroom. Once you get 12 to 15,000 baht, it jumps way up to a really luxury high-end place like this. So there's your contrast. There's your $100 unit. There's your $1,000 unit. You choose. Of course, the other video I did several videos ago can show you an average unit, and that again was about $200 a month. So that gives you some information. That's all the information I have. I'm no expert on the condos or anything like that, especially not the top end. But It just pays to look around and ask people, and the more you talk to other people and you can learn what they know, the more you can make a good decision on where you want to live. So I'm going to leave this off right here, and until next time, bye for now.